And welcome back. It is Win Games 2017. It's the fourth ever time that we've had the Win Games here, and it's where it all started. It's back in 2014 with the very first Win Games event, and it really set off the whole programme of having televised and live streamed competition. It's a good thing to be involved in, isn't it?
It really is. And last year we had the adding the music to the freestyle, which is really, I think that got the internet going crazy.
It was so emotional. We had 210 million online views in the end.
Absolutely. I thought that set the precedence for the other competitions now as well.
Yeah.
So hopefully solo speed, something we're going to keep on seeing more and more of.
We hope so. Well, next up, it's going to be the two-way dynamic, and we've got 17 teams in the two-way dynamic.
We've got a
It's
lot
incredible.
of teams.
We'll be starting off with Winder Bonner, Locomotion, and then Airspace Dynamite. They were both two Austrian teams. We've got a few minutes yet, though, before the competition starts. What can you tell me about two-way dynamic? Well, you know, it's a great discipline. You've been doing it for a couple of years.
It is. It's difficult. So my first competition was last January. But as I said, I was inspired by the Dynamite girls, and I know that Ray also was. Ray, who's going to be joining me soon, she was also inspired by the Dynamite girls. And it's a fast competition.
Yeah.
Really interesting. We can see a lot of variation in the teams. We've got some very, very good, very fast teams coming up.
Yeah. Yeah, it's unusual to have 17 teams, isn't it?
Yeah, that is a lot. I think we had to, I'm not sure how many there were in Poland, but I think there were quite a lot there as well.
Yeah.
And it's nice to see people competing in more than one discipline. So looking down the list of the names of people who are doing two-way dynamic, a lot of them have put together their teams to do some four-way, or people from freestyle as well.
Right. Yeah, so we've got the 17 teams. After that, we're going into round 2 of the solo speed, and that'll be followed up by the four-way speed. We're going to be here until 9 p.m. tonight. Don't forget those hashtags, sending in pictures. Hashtag more than a tunnel. Hashtag
choose your battles wisely.
Choose your battles wisely. And hashtag Win Games 2017. Don't forget your chance to win as well. 15 minutes of tunnel time. You've got to predict the winner of each round, and that's how you're going to get your chance to win as well. So listen, we've got 2 more minutes before we start the competition. Pull your chair back. Let's go and sit down. Cameraman's going crazy. We're moving around all over the place. So
sorry about that.
Let's get ourselves back in the centre of the picture. Let's have a look at the results if they're coming through yet. See if we can get on the scores there. See what we've got. Once we've got those, we'll be giving them to you. So, Emma, what's going to be happening with your team then? Is it still the same name, Oinks?
I don't really know. At the moment, I'm just trying to get save up some more money so that I can get back into the tunnel. So I've had a little bit of an enforced break, which was not something I would like.
We were talking about before about the costs that are involved in keeping this going, and it's you know, especially with the four-way teams, they were talking like £25,000 a year each to keep the team going.
It's really expensive. I mean, then I guess the bigger your team is, but sharing your tunnel time as four-way works out to be cheaper. But you know, if you want to be in with the chance of being up there with the top teams, you really need to put in the training hours, and that quickly adds up along with any travel. You know, if you're going to train in a different tunnel or train in the tunnel that you're going to be competing in, costs quickly add up. But it's also very addictive, so I can see exactly why people do it.
I mean, quite a few teams are sponsored by the tunnels they work at, and that makes a massive difference, doesn't it?
It really does, yeah. And you can see those teams really shining. And really getting some good results, actually.
Well, it's all live action. What time is it now? Let's have a time check. It's just coming up on 5 to 2
Can hear
in
the tunnel
afternoon.
starting up again.
Yeah, it is, and we're going back to the action very shortly indeed with a two-way dynamic and great commentary from Emma Scrivener.
Right, so we've got a Winder Bonner team in. Oh, they've just got their first bust.
Hey, Emma. What's occurring?
Hey Ray, I've missed you.
I've missed you too.
It's good to be sitting here with Ray.
So you're going to talk me through this a little bit.
Right, so
It's a Winter team, huh? These guys are from Madrid, I believe.
yes, I believe so. I know there's we've got the Winterboner Vienna team coming up as well.
Excellent.
So the draw for this is head up big snake, half barrel 180, and head up shuffler.
So I know we're talking about the two-way,
No,
but
it's not. Sorry.
I've just been watching the four-way speed, and I've actually think I've been re-inspired to do something else because that just looks awesome.
And they're out. Time 1:24 with that bus. Well, perhaps Ray, you need to come and get some girl four-way going on.
I think we need to. We need to start, eh?
Right. So sorry for that draw. It's head up mixed snake, butterfly, mixed shuffler. Next, we have got Airspace Dynamite.
So
We love these Dynamite girls, don't we, Ray?
Exactly.
We're a bit fangirling here.
So I think this team inspired both of us, really, right? Inspired you to compete
Yes.
and inspired me to actually learn to free fly to begin with.
Exactly.
So-
So they've got a lot to answer for.
A
We love
lot
these
on their
girls.
shoulders.
Elkie and Anna, great girls as well. And always up for a little bit of a party afterwards.
I didn't know that. I should be joining them later.
I think we
Exciting.
can have a beer with them later. Very into their Belgian beer.
So the technicalities of the draw, is it tricky? Is it hard? I mean,
So we've got
mixed
head
snake.
up, mixed snakes. That involves some head up, some head down. Butterfly is quite a technical one because both flyers will need to go over the ring and cross each other. But for skilled flyers, it shouldn't be too much of an issue, but they just need to watch those lines. And then we have mixed shuffler, which involves some head up, some head down.
Do you think head
and
up?
crossing the tunnel as well. So anything shuffler involves crossing the tunnel.
So to the untrained eye, to me, the head up stuff is actually harder than the head down stuff.
I think a lot of people find that head up
I'm glad
is
it's
harder.
not
The
just
head
me
up
then.
rounds tend to be so look, the girls are ready to go and they're in. Looking good, looking fast, looking smooth. So there you can see them crossing for the butterfly. And as you can see, they do head down, transition to head up, and then they go to head up, out face.
Closer to your face.
Oh, and they've
bust.
got a bust.
Is that because they're not closing that loop around the ring sights?
There's a few different things it could be, but each judge is looking out for something different.
Okay. And how many judges have we got on the panel? Is there 3 judges or 2 or?
I'm not sure. It differs in every competition. I'll
Okay.
have to check that.
I shall go and find out shortly.
Girls are still looking fast. And other than that one burst, they're flying really cleanly. And they're out.
Hey.
Good score, 129.
Slightly slower than the previous team, including that bust.
Right, next we have Skydive Bottrop.
Enjoying your competition so far, Emma? On this side of the tunnel?
I am. It's very bizarre actually, not watching it live through the tunnel and being in the tunnel, but watching it on screen.
Do you find it harder? I personally find it harder to speak about it than actually be in it.
It is difficult. It's really difficult, and I have to say these lights are really hot. Right, looking good, fast. You can see them crossing over for the butterfly. Transitioning for the mixed shuffler. Gets the outface element and stalling it back. Very graceful flyers, these two. Finding this one quite a relaxing one to watch, Ray.
I think it's just, everything is just pretty awesome to where I am. Pretty much, I think the head up is still harder than the head
Head up is harder. Oh no, they've got a bust.
See, that's the commentator's curse.
No,
You got to learn about this, Emma. It's the commentator's
Stop.
curse.
talking about it. Right, into the mixed shuffler. Oh no, another. And out of the tunnel they go. So 1:37.20.
So each bus counts for 5 seconds.
Each
is that
bust
right?
is 5 seconds, and for any moves that have been skipped, that is
A complete omission, I imagine.
20 seconds.
20
and
seconds.
Hear the wind speed going up. I believe this is a Polish team. This is Fly Spot Elementals. They look like they got their game face on.
And they're ready to go.
Yeah, they've got the nod. And they're in. So this snake starts head up and then goes head down and back to head up again. Ooh. Slight wobble, but that was really well avoided. Oh.
It's 2 busts now, huh?
But yeah, you'll know. I guess it's once you hear that, well, once you see those red lights, it really, really shakes you up, really puts you off.
Do you find that throws you for the whole of the routine, or do you need a reset button as
Personally,
well?
I do. Personally, I do, yes. But I think teams that have trained more find it. I think they have to train to get over it.
It's funny because in the FS world, it's not as visual.
No.
So you're not entirely sure. Whereas here, you see these red lights and hear that buzzer on the outside. You're
And
like,
here as well, you're completely surrounded by an
Oh.
audience, a huge audience that are here today. But to see all those people and to see the red lights is very nerve-wracking. Looking a little bit wobblier than they were at the start, but they are out. Good job, 1 minute 40. Next up, we have Windor Kids from Spain and France.
do you think kids have an advantage in a tunnel competition? Just from size or wind speed, or what do you think?
Well, this is actually a hotly debated topic.
I know, which is why I'm trying to stir a little and find out.
Well, I'm not really sure, but I know each team can adjust the wind speed to whatever feels right for them.
Okay.
So kid-sized or not, make it work for them.
They're a lot braver, actually. All the children I've seen in there are a lot.
Yeah.
They're not afraid of hitting a tunnel wall, but
No.
I figure that's because they're a lot further away from the tunnel wall, so they can probably get away with it. And we're back. How was that, Emma?
That was good. Right, so we're waiting for the next team to go in, which will be Windor Kids.
So how did you find that? I mean, I just watched the four-way speeds, and I was just amazed by a couple of teams in there that got in together that have never actually flown together,
No.
like flying lines together. I'm like, oh my, that's amazing! Absolutely
It is
amazing.
absolutely amazing. One team that I found very impressive in the four-way was, I think they're called Friends Forever.
Ah, so this is the
And
Czech
that was
team, huh?
That was a mixed team, and that had Kyra from Singapore.
Of course.
And they just flew beautifully together. But there was 4 people who kind of came together, put together this team, and flew it really well.
So we had, I think that team had 2 members of Winterbona.
Yes.
Kira and Ben from Gravity.
Yes, Ben
Is that
from
right?
Bahrain, I think. Yeah.
Beautiful flyers.
Yes, all really nice flyers. And as you can see, Kyra is currently in the top spot for solo speed,
Go,
which is really
Kyra.
exciting. So we've had seen lots of exciting dynamics so far today, though.
Oh, I know, I've been inspired. I sit here, I've just talked, so I'm sure all the viewers at home and those listening in the tunnel don't really want to be hearing me right now. But I've just been inspired again, listening to, watching the dynamic and the four-way speed, now the two-way dynamic. It's just fantastic.
It is really inspirational. We've got so many talented flyers here. For this
Super
competition.
privileged.
Definitely.
So I asked you again, do you prefer to be out here, Emma, or do you prefer to be in there, in the tunnel?
Oh, you put me in, an
ask you
awkward
tomorrow morning,
situation,
shall I?
Ray. I have to say, I do really enjoy flying.
So we'd like to thank our video sponsors. And we're back in studio with Emma.
Yes,
Ray,
we are.
It's the Ray and Emma show.
Ah, I like it, Ray. We should do this more often.
I think we can actually coin this phrase and we can start a proper telly
Hey,
program
Ray and
going.
Emma show.
Yeah,
I like it.
I like it. I'm not sure what Adam would think about it, but it's all
Oh,
good.
he'd love it.
Yeah,
He'd love
I'm
it.
sure. Maybe not.
Could have him on as guest.
Exactly. So we just started the two-way dynamic.
Yeah.
What do you think so far?
It's been interesting so far. I think next we have the Windsor kids.
So that's Elliot and Ali, I believe.
Yeah.
Is that right? Yeah. So it's exciting. So we were talking earlier about whether children or kids have any advantage in the tunnel, and I think it's all about bravery.
Yeah.
So I think personally, it's like they're not going to hit the tunnel wall maybe as hard as I would.
No, but as well, I think they've got less fear because they've got less knowledge of knowing what can happen
And how much it can
so
possibly
I think,
hurt.
Exactly. I think from experience, if you've hurt yourself in the tunnel or hurt yourself trying to get out of the tunnel or hurt yourself in any kind of
Slid the
skydiving,
whole way down the
I
tunnel.
thi-
Yeah, been
I
there.
think you naturally get more of a fear for that. And I think kids can be quite fearless. So seeing the junior categories is really, really interesting.
Fab. What are your competition plans then for this year?
Oh, I don't really know. I'm still getting my head around the fact that it's 2017, so I'm not really sure. As I was saying to Regan before, I just need to get myself a bit more financially secure, and
Okay.
then I can get myself back in the tunnel.
Fantastic.
What about yours?
I need to
Because
find
Ray
some teammates.
is going over to the dark side. She's
I'm
been
already
doing some
there.
dynamic.
No, it's been fantastic. Trying to learn to fly and then also learn the dynamic lines at the same time. Tough.
A bit
You can see the
mind-boggling,
steam coming off my head.
but in a good way.
In a good way.
I thought that was just the sweat.
Thanks. Should be going back soon to be watching the Windoor kids.
Got window kids. They look like they're ready. I can see them in the door. Can't hear the tunnel just yet.
So one of these guys is a solo flyer as well, right? He did a really good job. It was,
Yeah, and that's Elliot.
Elliot, no,
Yeah.
he looked really good. Really,
Really nice job,
Nice
yeah.
way of flying. Had a really
It's
good
really
look about him.
interesting to see that. What did you think of seeing the solo speed?
I thought it was amazing.
It was amazing.
But to be honest, I'm still enthralled with the four-way speed.
Oh, Ray, this is Ray's new dream. She's chasing this dream now.
Yeah, except I think I could probably only manage solo speeds with the way I flow right now.
Can hear the tunnel is coming back on. Can see those window kids ready in their blue and black with the logo.
Nice.
They're looking ready.
It says ready, so they must be ready.
It's a sign. So in two-way, both flyers have got a really important job. Number one needs to be leading. Oh, I've got a big cheer from the crowd here. I think everyone's really excited to see them.
Ooh.
A little bit of a wobble, but recovered well. Butterfly.
You were just talking about number one and number two, Emma.
So number one needs to remember the correct lines, needs to remember the pattern, and number two should be chasing number one, putting the speed on, encouraging them to go faster.
Do you
So
think
both flyers have got a really important job.
Do you think there's a different skill set for both? I mean, as in like
I
one.
think there is, and I think naturally within each pairing, I think one person sort of often favours being number one. Oh, they've got one burst, looking really good though. Yeah, so I think one person would generally favour being number one, and one person would favour being number two.
Yeah, you see, I'm thinking about it, thinking number one, it means a lot of responsibility.
That's how I feel.
Number two means making up for when number one goes wrong.
That's true.
Which could be
that's
even
true,
trickier.
But you both need to know these lines so well, because if something does go wrong, if there's any kind of collision or you forget where you are, you both need to be able to pick up where you are. Or it's another burst. I don't know the exact
And
ages
they're
of
out.
these guys, but they looked fabulous. Well done.
133. I mean, the slowest we've seen so far is a 140, right? And the fastest a 126.
I believe so. Yeah, I've got the scores up there now. Right, next we have the Gravity Bahrain team. We've got Garth and we've got Ben.
I've been speaking a little bit to Garth about this because obviously, like, know him from Basingstoke.
Yeah.
And it's interesting, like, because Ben's such an experienced flyer, and he's bringing Garth along with him, and like,
So I think Garth is flying number 2 in this,
Yeah.
and Ben's flying number 1.
interesting dynamic.
Yes.
Such elegant
Favouring
flyers.
the tight white suits here. Looking good, boys.
Because they're wearing
very
tight
fast
white
and very
suits.
smooth. Not because they're tight white suits. Looks like Garth's just checking. Just checking on each other. Looking smooth.
I like the way that Ben can actually slow it down. Even though
Yeah.
it looks like he's hanging in the air, just waiting to
But
see.
it's about working as a team,
Oh, no,
working
it's
together,
amazing.
making sure that each member of the team's strong and each member of the team knows where they are. And that's one of the really nice things about 2A, the relationship you develop with your teammate.
Exactly.
These guys are looking really good. Over for the butterfly. And a mixed shuffler. Bring it back. Little wobble, but well recovered. Oh, no.
Commentator's curse.
And out. There you go. Really good round. Well done. Gravity Bahrain boys.
130, right in the middle of the pack there.
Yes. But I think they've got more to give. Yes, a nice hug there at the
Big
end.
hugs.
They look really happy with that. Well done, Ben and Garth. Right, next up we have Team Winterbona.
So who have we got here? We've got Luke and Josh,
Luke and Josh. Both UK boys, actually.
which is good to see.
Gone to live in...
Oh.
Ooh. So these boys are very fast, both of them really, really, really skilled flyers. And this is one of the teams I was really excited to watch. And another bust.
We're picking up a few busts here.
Hopefully the speed can make up for a couple of those busts.
I mean, I assume that you tend to bust a lot more just because of the speed that you're flying at. So if you slow
I
it
think
down,
it's a fine balance. I think you can go for slightly slower and less likely to bust, or really bomb it. But we're still hoping for no busts anyway. Still looking very focused. Don't look like the two busts have completely phased them.
well, they're powering on through, huh? This is amazing.
Yeah, really are.
They look like they've flown a bit together.
I think they must have done.
Look like they know each other quite well, trust each other quite
They
a lot.
do. Saw Luke this morning. Got a bit of a tan.
Yes.
Yes,
go into
and they're
Bella.
out. They got two busts, but still a good time of 129.
Puts them quite high up in the pack at the moment.
Does. So who have we got next, Ray?
We should have Madrid Fly Cowabunga.
Cowabunga.
What
Good
a name.
name. From Spain and the Czech Republic.
Okay, let's see if they can actually live up to this name because I'm looking forward to
Cowabunga.
this. You a Ninja Turtles fan? Cowabunga.
No,
Emma's looking at me very quizzically at this moment in time, going, I have no idea what you're talking about, Ray.
not really. It's never.
As long as they're
Never
not
really-
turtle-like, it will all be well.
watched it. Right, so Cowabunga are in. Is that a Turtles reference then?
Well, Cowabunga comes from the Ninja Mutant Ninja Turtles. And
Ninja Mutant Turtles.
Ninja, something along those
Teenage
lines.
Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I mean, these guys are flying.
Oh,
Let's
I've
stop
got a
talking
bust.
about turtles.
both look to be really strong flyers. Looked like there was a bit of a moment of hesitation there. Just pull the butterfly.
Oh, another bust.
That was a bust in the mixed shuffler.
Is it because you have to go through the line together, do you think, or do you have to cross it together?
Crossing one past the other.
Okay.
So sometimes the order of it can disrupt it. But also nerves. You know, we're still really early on in the competition and those nerves are really...
Oh, no, three busts.
So this is only the first round for this, for the two-way dynamic. So we've got lots more
There's
to
a
see.
lot
They
more to
do
play
look
for.
a little bit as though they were maybe a little bit shaken by the bust.
So I'm saying the one thing that makes it so different is the fact that they can see that they're busted.
Yeah,
In
yes,
the FS
that's
world.
very true. And they're out, 1 minute 41.
It's a shame
High five
about
and a
those
pat on the
busts.
back. Next up, we've got the Dynamos. We
Go
know the
Dynamos.
Dynamos really well. We've got Jamie and we've got Dan. I'm wondering if Kate's watching. So, Kate, if you're watching, hello.
Hello, Kate. And we'll be back with you very soon. And we're back with the Dynamos, hopefully, Emma.
So I can see Jamie and Dan. They got themselves prepared earlier, and then we had a little problem. And it looks like they're ready again, having a little chat.
They just need a little bit more time, right?
They do. They just needed a little bit more time. They caused this technical glitch. They're looking ready.
And they're off.
Both very, very fast flyers. So starting with the head-up mixed snake.
Didn't Jamie do well in that solo speed, huh?
He did really well, really well. I'm really excited to see what we've got next coming up on the solo speed.
It's going to be
Clean
exciting.
round so far for these guys. These guys mostly train in the UK, often at Basingstoke, sometimes at Bedford. And I think they came out here a week ago to start their training here. Looks like it's paying off because they're looking good.
You're very good. Team GB, go.
Yes. Okay, and back to the head up mixed snake.
So for those of us who don't follow this that often, they have to get through 3 rounds?
They have to get through 3, they're called 3 pages. So each
Okay.
page is comprised of a snake, a vertical and a mixer. So the snake for this is head up mixed snake. The vertical is butterfly and the mixer is mixed shuffler. And they're out of the tunnel, a brilliant time. I think I've been wrong before, but that might be the fastest time so
the
far.
fastest
Looked
time I've seen.
incredible, really well done. We've now got window rockets. We've got Alex is at the front.
That's right.
So it looks like Alex is
Alberto?
going to be flying number 1, and they're in. Looking good.
On a
A
bus.
bus straight away. Again, these two are very strong flyers. The skill level at this competition is very high. Looks like they've recovered well though.
That's the most important thing, isn't it? When you've busted and you need to recover, you need to look out for each other. You need to make sure you bring it back so you don't bust again, I guess. You know?
Definitely. So I've seen Alex compete a few competitions. He's getting faster and faster. He's also competing in the 4-way, and I think he was going to do the speed but didn't find enough time to train. Looking good.
They're cutting those lines, from my untrained eye, I say again, pretty short from what I can
Yeah,
see.
definitely. But they look like they're working well together as a team, which is a really key element. You know, when there's just the 2 of you, it's quite an intense
I can imagine.
relationship. But looking good. Mixed shuffler. And out they go. Good speed again. 1:31 with that one burst.
Puts them in the middle of the pack, I think.
And we've got another Windor team up next. We have Raph and Cesar, the Windor Flash Warriors.
We're expecting big things from these
I'm
guys, huh?
expecting big things. Windor teams never disappoint. Oh, a little smile on Cesar's face. Raph's got his game face on.
I thought you always had that face on.
He's always got that face, permanent
Constantly
game
engaged,
face, Raph.
game face.
Cesar doing some little squatty exercises.
Because that's going to help now.
That's going to help now. He's all ready. Hands on the shoulder, and they're in. And here's some cheers from the crowd for the Windor
Flash Warriors?
Flash Warriors. I've said it a few times now, but each of these really strong flyer individually, but both used to competing as a team. Looking like nice short lines, very clean, very smooth, working together really well as a team. And we've got mixed shuffler.
It looks fast, huh?
It does look very fast.
I guess you run the danger of, like, if you make those lines really short, so it's high propensity to bust, right?
Yeah, so it's kind of heightening the odds that you might bust, but also reaping the rewards if you don't.
Which so far, touch wood, looks good, huh?
It does look good. And
Nice.
out!
At the
Wow!
top.
Wow!
What
1
an
minute
amazing
15.
time.
That was an amazing time. Well done, Windor Warriors.
That's the fastest time so far,
Fastest
Emma.
time so far. I think just beating the Dynamos. So that's two very quick teams in a row. We've got the Windor women now. We've got Domi and Cassie.
I love
Looking
watching
ready.
these
They're
girls
very
fly.
smiley. We love these girls, and it's always really nice to see girls competing together
And competing well.
and competing incredibly well. Looking a little bit nervous. It's just the first round. But I think it looks like they're making each other smile, and they're in. Looking awesome in the white suits as well.
Yeah, I don't think I could pull that off.
I think you could pull it off very well, Ray.
I very much doubt it.
Beautiful flyers, each of these two. Really graceful, real pleasure to watch. So I think last year they were here doing some filming for, I believe, was it Red Bull?
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, and they did some photo shoots, saw some photo shoots outside in the car park.
Yeah, no, I witnessed some of that.
Yeah.
Oh, and a
Oh,
bust.
and they've got a bust that's still flying really well. These are another two who work really well as a team.
It's great to see like so many of these flyers. They fly as a team in the two-way dynamic. They just put a four-way dynamic together, you know.
Exactly. And Cassie's doing solo speed as well.
It's fantastic. There's a lot of camaraderie in all of the dynamic flyers, which is great to
There
see.
is, and I found that. And they're out with one bust, so combined time of 1:25.98. Well done, girls. We've got Hurricane Factory next from Czech Republic.
So we've got Honza and
Saw these boys earlier
Yeah.
doing the four-way. Game faces on.
these guys are quick, huh?
They are quick, but pressure's on now because we've had a few really, really quick teams. Got the thumbs up, getting ready to go in, and they're in. Straight away see these guys are fast.
They fly really close together as well in those
They
lines.
do. They're making those lines shorter, flying closer together, which obviously increases any chance of collisions. But they've trained hard. It looks like it's paying off. About to start that next page. Oh, and they've got a bust.
Just the one though, right?
Just the one. And they're out. 1:18, so that is really, really close. So without that bust, I think that would have put them in the lead. Next, we've got Vosvin Zion.
Hey, I've been watching these guys in the tunnel. Like,
Ray has been really excited to see these two.
I know. I feel like I'm a Vosvin groupie. I've spent so much time over there. I seem to know these guys so well now. I seem to hang out with them as well. So it's great to watch them fly.
just looking a little bit wobbly before that bust. So three busts.
Three busts.
Sometimes that can happen if the judges spot busts in the same move. So sometimes it can show up as more busts than it actually is.
But it's actually one bust, or?
It could be. We'll have to wait and see, but it could be
judges
that
will.
3 judges all push the buzzer, spotting a bust.
I see.
So I guess we'll find out at the end. But again, that's difficult and distracting for the team.
It's been really distracting. I mean, these guys haven't been able to do much training together. Literally probably done maybe an hour.
So they're doing incredibly well. Very skilled flyers, both of them. Looking nice, carrying on, even though there was the distraction of the bust. And another. So not sure how many that is, but I think we've heard bust the noise on 3 separate occasions. Keep going, guys. And getting out of the tunnel nice and quick. So with the bust, that is 1:53.
We'll have to look into those busts later, huh?
We
See where
will.
they came from, because they had simultaneous busts going on there, so that'll be interesting to find out.
Right, with the next team, I think we can tell whereabouts they are from. Representing the USA in some very colour coordinated and patriotic suits. I like it. These two are looking really smiley. They're looking ready. They're looking excited.
They look relaxed.
They do look quite relaxed. That could be masking some nerves, but I'm excited to see what they come up with. And that wait while you're in the chamber waiting to go in is always a really nerve-wracking wait.
Well, at least you've got each other to hold your hand, right?
That's true. Not holding hands at the moment, but... Right. Ready. Wind speed is set. So as soon as the boys go in, they break that laser and the time starts. Couple of speedy boys. So these are called the Beach Boys. I like it.
Makes me think of going surfing.
Beach Boys. No, be careful or Ray and I are going to start singing.
Yeah, I'm half tempted, but I won't. Not on this occasion. They're fast, huh?
They're fast. Also looking really good in their coordinated suits and shoes.
I do like those red shoes.
Definitely. I like the red shoes. I can't quite see. It looks like they've got white laces, possibly. Definitely keeping the USA theme going. Clean and fast so far. Mixed shuffler. And starting the second page. I'm excited to see what score these boys get.
It's 116 to beat, right? 116 something, I think, so far.
So 116, 115.
That's a
And
pretty
they're
good time.
out. Good time. 122.
Me
A
too.
totally clean round as well. They look really, really pleased with that.
at
Hugs
that.
and smiles. Right, we've got another Vosvind team now. Vosvind, they are from Norway.
Yes, this is Anna and Runa. And so Runa normally competes with Marius, and on this occasion, I think Anna's stepped in. They've again not done too much training, but they're good flyers, huh?
They're
Individually,
definitely
fantastic
very good flyers. Anna is rocking that new suit as well, looking amazing.
Fantastic suit. I'm
Looking
really
a little bit
excited.
nervous. Come on, guys.
She's got a game face on.
Game face on. Look
that
at them, little
smile.
smile before they go in, and they're in. Starting off with the head up mixed snake. Looking possibly a little bit slower than some of the other teams you've seen, but keeping it clean.
That's what they want to do, keep it clean.
Yeah, sometimes slowing it down can really help.
I've been
Looking
getting a bit of
nice.
coaching off some of these guys in Vosvind recently.
Oh, first bust.
I might have to say something about those busts.
I think. Yeah, every time I see you on Facebook, Ray, you seem to be in boss.
I know. As I said, a groupie. Ooh,
Another
picking up
bust.
Quite a few busts here.
Seen Anna in the sky quite a lot this year.
I have too, yeah. She's been up and about quite a bit, huh?
Say this year, I mean 2016. A little bit wobbly and maybe a bit more cautious after the bust, but still good. Well done, and they're out. So we
Out
have a
the
time
door.
of 1:50, and they look really happy with that.
Runa's
See, little
actually smiling.
Little fist pump from Anna. Oh, we've got Speedy 2 next. We've got Omar and Fred.
These guys are from Belgium, huh?
Omar has a great game face.
Does, huh?
We're talking about game faces. These two are seriously fast. I'm excited to see what's going to come. Right, Omar's looking ready. They're in. Hear a little cheer from the crowd. I think they've got quite a lot of support here.
Oh, they're fast, huh?
They're very fast. I can hear more cheering. Very smooth, clean so far. They are just whizzing around that tunnel. 50 seconds so far. Now these two flyers are always really focused and driven every time I see them. They've really got their heads in the game. Oh, can they do it? And out of the tunnel. Ah, 1:18, a really, really good time. We've got some really close scores up at the top of the scoreboard.
Wow, that was a good session, Emma.
That was a good session, Regan.
Wow, incredible. Talking of scores, I've got some scores hot off the press from the four-way this morning in the open category of the female four-way. 5th place at the moment after 5 rounds scored. That's all the rounds they've done, actually. 5th place Poland on 96 points. 4th place NFTO Great Britain on 102. Just in front of them in 3rd place Czech Republic Hurricane Factory Chicks on 104 points. 2nd place right now with the overnight standings France and women in the fly-in 112, but smashing it out of the park. Overnight standings, first point France, French girls 140 points, massive lead there. Some other scores for us in the VFS. Again, the overnight standings after 5 rounds. 5th place Sky Riders, Skyfly 97 points. 4th place Spain, Window 108. Poland, Flyspot Definition have took the 3rd place on 112. 5 points in front of them. The mixed team from one of the kids from Dubai on Monday on 117. But as you'd expect, in the lead, SDC Core USA with an average of 29 points, 145 points. Let's check out a little bit of video and we'll be back in a moment. So welcome back here to the studio. We're back already. That was a quick one. We were expecting a 5-minute video break and we didn't get it. Well, listen, it's a very exciting year here in Ampuria Brava.
Is it?
Yes, and the reason is Ampuria Brava is 50 years old.
Well, I did not know that.
Yeah, it was built and born in 1967. So it's an incredible thing, really. And we're back to some video.
ahead.
Look at that.
It's Win Games 2017, the afternoon sessions of day one. We are back live stream to the world. Hello, everybody. If you're watching, let us know where you are and who you are. Emma, who have we got here?
Here we have got Winterboner Locomotion. So how did you feel the first round went, guys?
Well, the first round was pretty okay for us. I think everyone busted, or almost everyone busted, so it's still super exciting. Yeah, we're excited for the second round.
Definitely. And how do you think your second and third rounds are going to be?
Good.
Good. One word answer needed there. Good. So, guys, how much training have you done for this competition?
We had about 10 hours, mainly focused on the speed rounds because it's speed rounds. And yeah, thanks to Winterboner for supporting us and being here. Yeah.
Oh, you're looking nice, guys. Really impressive. And I'm excited for what we've got to come.
Have you flown in this tunnel before?
Yes, I did. You didn't.
I didn't.
Yeah. All right. So it's incredible, really. Did you find the wind is different than what you're used to?
Well, ISG is always like, yeah, it's nice though, no? So we kind of had to change a little bit, but wind is wind and it's the same actually. Yeah.
I like that. Wind is wind.
Wind
Wind
is
is wind.
wind.
That's Winterboner.
Thank you very much, guys. We'll look forward to seeing you in round two.
Thank you and good luck.
Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I want to tell you a little thing, a little secret I was trying to tell you before about Imperia Brava. Do you know the secret about Imperia Brava?
I do not know the secret about Emporia Brava.
It is 50 years old this year.
50 years old.
Yeah,
I did not know that.
It was built and it was put together in 1967. I'll give you some facts about Imperia Brava, where we are right now. It's the biggest marina in Europe with 25 kilometers of navigable canals. Wow. You said,
Wow.
Yeah. It's got 5,000 moorings connected directly to the houses.
Woo!
1,000 bedrooms of hotels. It's got 1,850 tourist apartments.
Woohoo!
4,000 camping pitches.
Woo!
7 kilometers of beaches. It's got 10 kilometers of the latest, but it's got 7 kilometers of beaches.
No way.
It's true. It's got a private airport. That's where we are right now.
Don't lie.
Best international food And it's got the best skydiving resort and friendly wind tunnel in the world.
We do love it here at Windor.
We do. We're located in the heart of the natural park of the El Agua Moles. It's a really historic place. Bird watchers come here from all over the world. More than 40,000 trees. I wonder who's counted them.
Certainly not a job I'd like to do.
Yeah, and it's in the county of Castello de Empúries. It is this beautiful Bay of Roses, an absolutely gorgeous, iconic place. Skydiving started here in, 1970, I think. It's been through a few changes. Brand new building behind us. This popped up, 2012, I think it was, the tunnel came into existence, and we had the first competition, 2014.
Yeah.
And that's really how this live stream and the presentation of the tunnel events kind of got going here. I mean, they had the Knights of Prague, didn't they?
Yes.
First of all, and then it all started here with the Wind Games, and then we had the Char Wars event,
Yeah.
and then from there, all the other competitions started to come. What was your first one? Was it here?
First one I ever watched, was here.
And what was the
Here.
first competition you entered?
It was here again the following year.
What's it like? Suddenly you're used to flying in tunnels, and you're probably used to competing a little bit. But for these kids who've just turned up and they're all of a sudden on a live stream and everybody's watching and everybody's watching around, how did you feel about that?
The pressure is immense, and I'm not a little kid, but the pressure was immense. And so the tunnel I normally fly at is Bedford, and it's not glass. I'm not sure what it is.
Yeah.
Something like concrete. But not
Probably
concrete. But they're having the audience all around. People can, everyone can see, and you can see the judges. You can see them in the chamber before you go in. It must be very nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
And to have kids as young as we've got here today is pretty amazing.
I think probably for them it's easier. They probably don't even feel the pressure as much. They just get in and do it. It's probably when you get a bit older you realise that everybody's watching.
Yeah. And I guess by that time they've got quite a lot of experience as they're growing up in the sport.
Well, that's all the information about Empúria Brava where we are.
Thank you.
It's a mad day so far. We've had all the half the day has been with the FS. We've had the halfway point. We've got the overnight standings in the VFS, the open and the female. We've had one round of solo speed, one round of four-way speed.
Four-way speed, and then the two-way dynamic as well.
Yeah. And we're going next into the second round of the
Second round of solo speed.
It was really exciting, wasn't it?
It was exciting. So we're going to be starting off with Hercules Ostberg, the man with the amazing beard.
A very amazing beard. We've got about a minute to go before we start that. How many teams have we got? 8, 9, 12 competitors?
12 for the solo speed, including our one person who's just been added in.
And what's the, do you know what we're doing? What the routine is for this second
do.
round? We've got it on paper somewhere, haven't we?
So the draw for this is we've got head-up mixed snake, which is the same as what we've just had in the two-way dynamic, actually. We've got half barrel 180, so where the competitors will come down, do a half barrel roll on the net and come back in head-up.
Yeah.
And a head-up shuffler, so that is quite a lot of head-up in this round, which might make it a little bit slower.
Right.
Particularly with the head-up shuffler, but it's going to be another really exciting one to watch.
Yeah. We're going to get anybody below 40 seconds. We'll soon find out.
Can't wait.
It's time for live
Near the
action.
tunnel.
And here we go, back to Emma and the second round of solo speed.
Right, Hercules is there ready. Beard all neatly tucked away in his helmet. So this is his first competition in anything dynamic discipline. He's used to competing in VFS, did the Nationals last year, and he's in. So head up mixed snake. So there we saw the barrel 180.
Yeah.
And going to follow it up with the head-up shuffler. So there are a lot of head-up elements in this draw. Face, and he's going to go back to head-up in face. He's out, 38 seconds.
Clean round, no bust there. So 38.649, unofficial of course, we'll get the proper
Unofficial,
results.
we'll get the proper results afterwards, but now we've got Matteo.
I like this, it's quite simple to follow the times and it gets all the crowd going as well. Full house here at the tunnel right now. If you just
It
joined us,
is.
very good afternoon.
Everyone's tensely waiting for Matteo to get in. It's come up ready. He's got his visor down and he's in. Head up McSnake. Nice and clean, smooth so far. Now going to do his head up shuffler. So he does this on one side of the tunnel, and then he does it again as if he was flyer 2
There you go, the other side.
in the two-way dynamic. So there he's going to do it for the second time. Finishes it off by flying over the circle, and he's out 35.585. Lots of 5s and 8s.
Yeah. Who's the fastest in the world? That's what we're trying to find out, isn't it?
Well, that is exactly what we're trying to find out.
35.585.
Right, next.
One of our young Polish competitors,
It is
Tomasz.
Tomasz. Speedfly Tomasz Bala.
He was doing two-way dynamic with his sister, wasn't he, over in the World Meet?
Yes. In.
$35.585 to
Looking good.
beat.
He's looking strong. He's got one bust. So as I was saying to Ray earlier, it's difficult to carry on when you see that light.
Yeah.
You know that you've got a bust. You just try to put it out of your mind, which looks like what he's doing. Ooh.
What's he busting
Come on,
on? Do you know what it
Tomasz.
is?
Can't see. from
Is
this
he
angle,
running the
no.
wrong pattern or?
And he's out. So that's a time of 1 minute, 1 second.
So what do you think it could have been there? These busts. What could it have been, Emma? Didn't look like it was a ring problem, did it?
It could have been not crossing the line.
Right.
I couldn't see exactly from this angle. Oh, we've got Jamie next.
Yeah. Well, Jamie, he did a great job. We thought he was in first place, and then he was down to third on the
He
first round.
was, and then I believe we've just got the two-way dynamic results,
Yeah.
and I think he is second place. Dynamo's second at the moment. Oh, I think it's
I think I'm writing on it. That's the four-way. Here it is, I think.
got a lot of paper.
We have. Oh,
Nope.
that's not the one. Too many papers.
Oh, here
Too
it
many
is.
trees. There it is.
Dynamos. Yeah, second place. And Jamie's in. Very fast flyer, Jamie. He's got lots of support here today. Jamie's become a lot more disciplined with his flying. Very good flyer.
If you're watching at home, he's 35.585 is his target.
And he's out.
Oh!
An amazing score there. 31, no bust. But once again, we'll have to have that confirmed with the judges.
Yeah. Taking round one, Kyra Pole, she's in the door.
Ready, this is one of her 3 disciplines that she's competed. She's sending a little wave and a kiss to, I know her mum's out there and her little sister as well. They've got the whole family. Uncle
Yeah.
Vernon's come along as well.
That's right. Have you seen a little sister flying? Incredible.
Oh, and she's got the most amazing pink helmet.
Yeah.
Got big family support. And it's come on saying ready. She's got her visor down.
Here we go, people.
Come on, Kira.
31 to beat.
She's in. Starting with that head up mixed snake. Very beautiful flyer as well.
Yeah.
Looks like she's been coaching her little sister a little bit as well. Very fast. One tiny wobble, and she's out!
Oh!
Wow!
Oh!
30.93. A brilliant score.
Wow.
That is
It's about half a second, isn't
about
it?
half a second faster than Jamie. We will wait to get those scores confirmed.
Wow. Oh, I love this.
Oh, I've got Cesar here. Cesar's got a big smile on his face. He's ready for this challenge.
This is such an exciting event.
It is a really
Yeah.
exciting event. I'm really enjoying watching it. Cesar's got the support of his Windor team all around him. But I guess that means extra pressure as well.
Right.
So I think Cesar is also competing in 3 disciplines.
And he's the poster boy, isn't he, for the,
He is the poster boy.
opposite Maya.
Over Maya.
Yeah.
Great poster as well.
Really good.
Really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks like he's ready. Just waiting for that sign to come on telling us that the tunnel is ready, his wind speed's set.
So just short of 31 seconds of the target,
That was
30.939.
incredibly close between Kira and Jamie.
Yeah.
It's going to be really interesting to see how this pans out. And
It
I think
is.
these are two of the younger competitors in this discipline. Not sure what the hold-up is. Oh, and it's come on, ready.
It's
Cesar
resetting.
is ready.
Resetting the
and
system.
he's in. And he's got some serious support here at Windor.
He has.
Screams, some fangirl screams. Very fast flyer. It's fast but very graceful with it as well.
Oh!
And he's out. Wow, that was still a really fast goal. So without that bust,
It
that
would have been
the fastest.
Yeah, it would. He seemed to really start to push it towards the second half.
Yes.
Oh,
Right, we now have Elliot, who is also doing two-way dynamic. He's in.
more cheers and swoons from the audience.
I think we've got some serious Windor fans in here. Go on, Elliot. It's adding a bit of artistic flair to it.
Not to be overstressed, it's the first time worldwide we've tried to find out who is a solo fastest.
Exactly,
Yeah.
and it's only round 2.
Yeah. Boom!
And he's out. That was fast. Another 33. So same score as Cesar.
And Cesar had his bust.
So Cesar had the bust. It's very tight actually so far.
Yeah, it's still Kira and Jamie at the top,
Kira
isn't
and Jamie
it?
at the top. So 30 and 31 to beat.
Catty.
Next up we have Catty.
Yeah.
She's going from one discipline to the next, isn't she?
Yeah. Visor down, game
Lights
face
down.
on.
Go on, Catty. It's really nice to see women competing.
It is. And smashing it as well.
And smashing it as
Yeah.
well. Just looking fast.
Nine.
So I think we're going to
30.
beat that score. It's going to be a fast one. Come on out the door, Catty. Yes, 34.3. Well done.
But look at that, 4 seconds over.
I
What
know.
Kira must have been out of a rocket.
Kira
bam,
was
bam, bam.
fast. It'll be really interesting to see what Cesar gets when he doesn't have, if he doesn't
Yeah.
bust next time. That's going to be a really interesting one.
It's going to be also interesting when we get the
And what
official
score is.
results.
Yeah, overall.
Because it was very different than what we had on the paper. Wasn't it? On the first round. Here we go.
Right, so we now have
Frederick.
Fred. Little wobble on the half barrel. Some shuffler. Now needs to do a head-up shuffler from flyer 2's position. Gone over the 30-second mark now. Just so he came out with a score of 38.112. These scores are really close. That's a very similar score to
Hercules.
Hercules.
Yeah. Looking at what we've just seen and then seeing like Jamie and Kira doing 30 and 31, it's hard to believe that's what they actually did. It's like, how can it be
I
so
know,
different?
It looks so look, they all look fast
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah. Oh, we've got
Right.
some results there, look, coming up.
Yes, we have.
So it looks like what we've got on the paper is the same as what we've got on the screen, apart from Jamie's and, well, they're not quite in order there, so we'll check that out in a minute once we get the next one through. Wow, it's intense stuff. It really is, isn't it? And we got Omar. He's in.
It's not Omar.
Is it not? We missed one. What's happened there then?
I think this was. He was added, which is Kareem.
Our Kareem has been added in, hasn't he? So was that Kareem before? We're not quite sure, but we'll get those results for you. We know from the first round we got those results through in the first couple of minutes, didn't we?
We did. It's nice and quick.
Yeah. There's a lot going on here. A lot of things changing.
And out the door, that was fast. 33.4. Really well done. So we've got a few 33s now.
Yeah. Cesar,
And
Elliot.
Now it is Omar.
This is Omar, yeah.
This is Omar.
There he
Omar
is.
in the red suit.
Bless him.
Omar with the good game face.
Yeah.
In. Head up McSnake.
Oh.
Head up shuffler. He's very quick, very fast head up. There we go. Another head up shuffler. Then he'll be out of the tunnel, see what he gets. That's a fast one. 34 with the bust added. Bust to 3 seconds for this vegan.
Wow, it's an incredible competition. It's the second round we've had of the solo speed. Some results on the screen for you there. It looks like Cesar. Oh no, with the bus. He's got the bus there. So it's Kira at the top, isn't it? 30.939. It's looking. Jamie had a bus. That's took him up to 34.598. Wow, what do you make of all that?
We've got some seriously fast people.
We
So
have.
I mean, but some of the top ones are getting busts. So
Yeah, yeah.
seeing them without those busts is going to be quite amazing to see how fast these competitors can fly.
Wow.
Kira still up at the top though at the moment. I think that's been at the top the last 2 rounds.
Yeah.
Really impressive.
So what we're watching there is the result from the round 2, isn't it? That's not a combined result. That's just a result from
Yes.
round 2. Incredible stuff. It's Win Games Live here 2017. And welcome